The number of single-operator drone pilots has increased rapidly over the past few years, and DJI has been at the forefront of this wave since its founding in 2006. In 2016, the number of commercial drones was predicted to increase drastically. This was due to the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, granting exemptions and regulations on drone use in an attempt to keep the drone industry operations safe and thriving. Part of this attempt allows commercial drone pilots to gain certification by passing the Part 107 exam and becoming licensed to fly in the United States. Oddly enough, the FAA nor this exam teach you how to operate a drone. YouTube is always a reputable source for how-to videos and other useful information. However, there are few resources that explain drone camera movements and their relation to cinematography. Drone cinematography. The lens that filmmakers use to stylize their stories has a very wide and objective field of view, encompassing many differently similar shot types and framing options. From the basic pan shot, to the whip pan, to the moving aerial pan, directors and movie makers have maximized and represented cinematography as an appealing and purposeful function in any level of video production. Cinematography, simply put, is the artistic vision, tone, look, and feel of a video production. Because camera-mounted drones already capture such a smooth and unique perspective in a scene, knowledge of drone cinematography techniques and movements can enhance the purpose and reasoning behind flying. Purpose is very important to the art of cinematography. Without it, there is little story to be told and no real artistic vision. Static or tripod shots are difficult to pull off with drones because of the nature of how they fly and their relationship with the wind. Because of this, understanding how to move and operate an unmanned aerial system, UAS, is imperative when composing a shot for aerial videography. Here are a few relevant camera movements. Panning is a camera move that directs a camera left and right. It can be subtle or quick movements depending on what you're going for in the scene. Subtle pans can keep you engaged and waiting, while quick movements can feel intense and energetic. A tilt directs a camera vertically up and down. Much like panning, these camera moves can be subtle or quick in their nature, respectfully invoking the same feelings of engagement or intensity. The movement of a camera towards or away from a subject can be described as a dolly shot. When we dolly in, the subject can seem approachable and also very vulnerable, whereas when we dolly out, we can disconnect from the subject while getting a little more context on the scene. These three moves are specifically essential in drone cinematography, as they are all operable through the analog remote controller. The zoom is one camera move that is both unnatural to the human eye and inoperable in most drones without a smart controller. To zoom is to change the focal length of a camera lens. However, the same effect can be achieved by scaling the image up and down in post-production. Zooms are useful in providing context, revealing a scene, heightening intensity, and creating suspense. Developing and organizing combinations of pans, tilts, dollies, and zooms can create results that look well put together. These combinations manifest into shot types that are used in cinematography for a specific reason. Establishing shots are typically the first shot of a scene and are popularly used in drone cinematography to, well, establish a scene. Usually in a wide, expansive manner like the one shown here. However, by utilizing basic camera movements, cinematographers have created their own shot types to establish different perspectives on the setting. Here is one example of how to use an establishing shot to incorporate the setting with the scene. The tracking shot follows the subject, usually either from behind, the side, or in front. These shot types can put the viewer in the mind of a character and can take them on a ride as they move through a scene, but tend to be a little more difficult to manually compose. Luckily, DJI has automated subject tracking in their new drones, making this one of the most popularly achievable shot types in drone cinematography today. Even though many of these cinematic examples were likely shot on rigs that aren't a drone, it is important to understand that a UAS can capture some of the same shots with similar quality. Let's take a look.